Lieutenant James Rodriguez knew he had a problem with his mouth. It had gotten him into trouble during basic training, nearly cost him a promotion, and now, apparently, had just proposed marriage to an alien queen. "I accept," Queen Lysara repeated, her crystalline eyes fixed on him with unsettling intensity. The entire throne room had gone silent. Even the floating translation orbs had stopped their gentle humming. "Your Majesty, I think there's been a—" James started, but the Queen raised one elegant six-fingered hand. "You have offered the bonding declaration before my court. By the laws of the Zirath Dominion, I have accepted. We are now betrothed." Her voice carried no humor, only a strange mixture of formality and something that might have been excitement. James's diplomatic escort, Ambassador Chen, looked like she might faint. Her tablet clattered to the marble floor. "Lieutenant, what have you done?" "I was just joking," James protested. "She was talking about her collection of Earth movies, said she loved romantic comedies, and I said—" He winced, remembering his exact words while they'd been examining her extensive human culture archives. "I said any guy would be lucky to have her, and she'd make a cute wife." "The bonding declaration," Lysara explained, descending from her throne with fluid grace, "requires 3 elements: acknowledgement of partnership potential, statement of domestic suitability, and public witness." She gestured to the assembled court. "You have provided all 3. But I didn't mean, do humans not honor their words?" The Queen's expression remained neutral, but something flickered across her features. "Disappointment? I was informed that human courtship involves casual declarations that lead to formal commitments." Ambassador Chen stepped forward carefully. "Your Majesty, human courtship is complex. We often say things in jest, without binding intent." "Yes?" Lysara tilted her head, a gesture eerily similar to human confusion. "You speak untruths for amusement." James ran a hand through his hair. 3 months of first contact protocols, and he just accidentally proposed to the most powerful being in this sector of space. Not untruths, exactly. More like exaggerations, playful statements. The Queen studied him for a long moment. The throne room remained deathly quiet. Finally, she spoke. "Your species survive a hostile world by forming strong social bonds through humor and indirect communication. I have studied this extensively." She paused. "I find it efficient, appealing even." "So, you'll annul the betrothal?" James asked hopefully. "No, no." Lysara moved closer, and James realized she was actually shorter than him without the throne's elevation, something that seemed to amuse her. "Lieutenant Rodriguez, I have ruled the Zirath for 60 cycles. I have negotiated peace treaties, commanded fleets, and restructured our entire economy. I am told I am quite accomplished." She met his eyes directly. "Yet in 3 months of cultural exchange, you're the first being to suggest I could be anything other than a queen. That I could be cute." James blinked. "You're serious." "I'm always serious. It is apparently my flaw." The hint of a smile played at her lips. She'd been practicing human expressions. "Your species fascinates me, Lieutenant. You find humor in darkness, hope in impossibility, and see potential for joy in everything, even in stern alien monarchs." "Your Majesty," Ambassador Chen interjected weakly, "interspecies marriage protocols will be negotiated," Lysara said firmly. "The lieutenant has made an offer. I have accepted. However," she turned back to James, "I propose a human custom I have researched, the dating phase. We shall spend time together, learn compatibility, and determine if this bond should proceed to formal union." James found himself smiling despite the absurdity. The Queen had just turned his biggest diplomatic blunder into something almost reasonable. "You want to date me? I want to understand why you thought I would make a cute wife," Lysara replied, "and perhaps discover if I was correct in accepting." Behind them, Ambassador Chen was frantically typing on her recovered tablet, probably composing the strangest report in diplomatic history. James extended his hand, Earth-style. "Dinner tomorrow." Lysara placed her hand in his, her skin surprisingly warm. "I shall ensure the chef prepares something that will not poison you." "That is romantic, yes?" "Yeah," James laughed. That's definitely romantic. Perhaps his mouth had finally gotten him into exactly the right kind of trouble.